Once again, as usual, not a very good day. I'm hearing a loud-ass car outside, too. God darn it. Ugh. Everybody's gotta find a reason to ruin Mr. Grumpy's day. Ugh, God, do I hate life.
Hi, Mr. Grumpy.
Hi, Miss Curious.
I got a couple questions to ask you.
I really hope you mean a couple questions and not like 20 of them.
Well, first question is, do you know a man named Roger Hargreaves?
Roger Hargreaves? I don't know who you're talking about.
You know, the author of our books? Well, not mine, of course, but you remember?
Roger Hargreaves. I have not heard from that guy in like 35 years.
Didn't he die 35 years ago?
He did. Boy, that took a turn. Anyways, what other questions do you have, Miss Curious? And make it quick.
Well, any reason why you weren't in any of Roger's other Mr. Men and Little Miss books?
Wait, are you serious? I'm not in any of the other ones?
Not the ones that Roger Hargreaves made.
Are you kidding me? That's it. I gotta go double check the books.
Oh, boy.
Hello, Mr. Quiet. How are you today? Mr. Noisy, can you please not shout like that when you're talking to me? I'm sorry, that's just how I am. My lord, I hate loud noises. Like that loud noise? Yeah, but it actually sounds like somebody's in pain or really frustrated or something.
I can't believe it. That jerk! Why did he not put me in any of his other books?
Was that Mr. Grumpy? Yeah, it definitely looked like Mr. Grumpy. Oh, God. Mr. Noisy, something's really wrong with him. I might as well investigate. Can I come too? No, just stay right there. I'm sure he doesn't need any more noise than there already is. Okay!
How could Roger Hargreaves not care about me? Just why? Why? Like, he gives a lot of other characters attention. Freaking Mr. Tickle, that fat-ass Mr. Greedy, Mr. Silly, hell, even Mr. Strawn, another character who has a square-shaped body. Even he got in more books than me. Life sucks!
Hey, sorry to intrude, but hi, Mr. Grumpy.
What do you want, Ed? Oh, it's you, Mr. Quiet. Sorry for being noisy earlier.
That's fine, you're not the worst noisy person out there.
Yeah, I'm noisy!
Mr. Noisy, get out of here.
Sorry! Anyways, what are you doing here, Mr. Quiet?
I just want to ask what the problem is. Why were you yelling earlier?
Well, Little Miss Curious had a discussion with me about Roger Hargreaves. You remember him, right?
Oh yeah, the author who made us. Yeah, I remember him.
I apparently found out from Little Miss Curious, and looking at the books myself, that I wasn't in any of Roger's other Mr. Men or Little Miss books.
Oh, that's, I'm very sorry to hear that.
And you know what? You know what else, Mr. Quiet? I was looking through the books. I noticed that your name was mentioned in Little Miss Magic, and you also appeared at the very end of Little Miss Shy's book.
Yeah? What does that have to do with anything?
He gave you more attention than me. That's the problem.
Are you seriously, like, getting upset because other characters are getting more attention than you?
Of course there is. Like, I may hate other people, but, like, at least I want to be noticed by people. Like, I'm a pretty handsome-looking Mr. Men. Like, people should notice me. I am so fed up with this. I'm out of here.
Do you want me to close the door? Oh, he can't hear me. I'll close it for him. Just to be polite. Alright, everybody, calm down and relax. So, I apparently heard from Mr. Quiet that Mr. Grumpy has been, well,
not acting very grumpy. He's acting a lot more sad than grumpy.
It seems though the reason why he's sad is because he wasn't in any of the other Roger Hargreaves produced Mr. Men or Little Miss books. Hey, Mr. Noisy, can you keep it down? I'm trying to be on the phone with my friend because you see my friend lives very far away and I don't really get to talk to her very much. And I want to see what everything's going on and everything and all that. And hello? Hello? Stacy, what happened? I destroyed the phone connection. What?
What can we do to help Mr. Grumpy out?
I'm trying to think of an idea, Miss Curious. I think, in general, why Mr. Grumpy is so upset that he wasn't in any other books than, well, most of us in here is because he wants attention and, you know, that's kind of what we've all been getting and not really so much from Mr. Grumpy. Well, good to know that me and Mr. Grumpy have one thing in common. We both love attention. Am I right, everybody? Oh, for God's sakes.
Mr. Grumpy feeling sad. Makes me wonder if he's actually, because he's avoids social interaction with everybody, I wonder if he's like starting to get lonely and wants more attention.
You know, honestly, I was kind of thinking about the same thing, Mr. Happy.
Wonder what we can do to help Mr. Grumpy, you know, not feel sad anymore.
I got just the perfect idea.
Oh, Miss Sunshine. I didn't know you were here.
Are you serious? Anyway, so I propose we throw Mr. Grumpy a surprise party.
I don't even think it's even his birthday. I mean, honestly, I would love to like try to have birthday plans for my party because I sure love birthday parties.
Miss Chatterbox, focus please.
Sorry.
Anyway, we want to throw Mr. Grumpy a surprise party to let him know that we do care.
I see. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be a little tricky because Mr. Grumpy isn't really the kind of guy who loves parties, so what are we going to do about it?
Oh, I think I know the right person to help. I think for once, Mr. Noisy's right. I think I know who he's thinking about.
No attention, no people, no... God. That darn Roger guy. Why? Why did he not put me in any other books that he wrote back when he was still alive?
Excellent. He left his door open. Alright, time to tickle. No tickles yet. I gotta bring him to the surprise party.
Who's talking? Wait. What are you doing? Mr. Tickle, is that you? Gosh darn it. Mr. Tickle, I am gonna sue you one of these days.
Alright, Mr. Grumpy, open your eyes.
What in the... Surprise! What is this? Are you guys taking me to a mental institute? I'm okay, okay? Like, there's nothing wrong with me. No, Mr. Grumpy, it's a surprise party. Party? That's it. I hate parties. I'm getting out of here. Ow. I'm getting out of here.
Mr. Grumpy, wait!
What?
We're doing this for you, Mr. Grumpy, because Mr. Quiet told us about everything you're feeling and your frustration with not getting a lot of attention.
What? Really?
That's true, Mr. Grumpy. I told everybody about this because I know you're very grumpy, but like I honestly hate seeing you when you're this upset, you know? And you were screaming earlier. Like, you honestly were a lot louder than Mr. Noisy, and that scared me.
Yeah, he's definitely right about that.
Yeah, hi, Stacy. Yeah, I got the phone line back. Mr. Noisy tried to destroy it earlier. I don't know why he did. He must, like, not like it when I talk a lot, because I love to talk a lot, and,
Miss Chatterbox?
Sorry, I gotta call you back. Hey, Mr. Grumpy, glad to see you, of course. You see, you know, we all love you and all, and I think, well, we don't really have too much else to say, but we appreciate you, and we wanted you to come to this party. Yeah.
You know, you said a lot of words, Miss Chatterbox, but I understood everything you said for once.
Well, thank you very much. Anyways, I'm going to be going back on the phone with Stacy. Anyway, hi, Stacy. I'm back. See, I was talking to Mr. Grumpy, and you see, well...
Anyways, the point we're trying to make, Mr. Grumpy, is even though you kind of have a very bad temper and, you know, you're grumpy by name and grumpy by nature and all...
Well, we just wanted to let you know that even though Roger didn't really give you the most amount of attention back when he was around, I mean, his son Adam did kind of make up for it with, you know, some of the other books like Little Miss Hug and so on and so forth.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you have your own adult book called not Mr. Men, what am I talking about? Mr. Grumpy Nails Fatherhood.
Wait, there's a book like that exists?
Apparently so.
I did not know that. I didn't even know the Mr. Men books were even still going. Like, I thought they were dead. Whoa, the Mr. Men books stopped after Roger Hargreaves. How would you believe Little Miss Curious existed?
Well, it was made by more than, well, other writers, but yeah.
Anyways, Mr. Grumpy, with all that chit chatter out of the way, we just want to tell you that we appreciate you. And honestly, if you want the attention, feel free to ask us. We'll give you as much attention as you want.
That's right.
You know, it's really difficult to make somebody like me cry, but thank you, everybody. You guys have touched me. You guys really made me feel good.
Speaking of touching,
Don't even think about it.
sorry. Anyways, what are we standing around here for, everybody? Let's get started with the party.
Yeah. Woo. Hey, Mr. Grumpy, want to hear about a recent, Hi, Mr. Grumpy. You want to hear about a recent fishing trip I made? Oh, fishing? I love fishing. Go ahead and tell me, Mr. Noisy. Well, I'm glad you... Wait a minute, how are you talking to me upside down? Anyway, you see, my fishing trip was about...
I gotta say, Mr. Happy, sorry.
I'm right over here, Miss Splendid.
Yeah, sorry. Hi, Mr. Grumpy. I just gotta say, lovely hat you got on.
Thanks, Miss Splendid.
Well, not as good as mine, of course. Might I suggest you a place where you can go to get a new hat?
Well, I've been wearing the same hat for the past, 45 years, so sure.
So, Mr. Grumpy, why are you square?
Because I was born this way.
And why are you called Mr. Grumpy?
Because that's my family's last name.
And what's your real first name?
Well, what's your first name, Miss Curious? You okay?
Maybe.
Sorry. So, Mr. Grumpy, I know you're not a big fan of parties, but, have you changed your mind about them? Honestly, it kind of depends on the parties, but you know what? I'll make exceptions for parties like this. Thank you, Mr. Happy. If it wasn't for Mr. Quiet, none of us would ever have known about it, so you ought to thank him. Alright, Mr. Quiet, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Mr. Grumpy.
Anyway, wanna step on my foot for good fun? Step on your foot. I thought you don't like that. Come on, Mr. Grumpy. You know, you did it the first time we met. You know, it's like old times. Well, okay. Ow! Are you alright? Yep, I sure am. No worries. Well, that's good. Oh, man, you know, I don't really have much else to say, you know? For once, I could just ditch my grumpy name just for a little bit.
Alright, everybody, time to announce that the party's over.
Thank you once again, everybody. It makes me feel really good on the inside for once in my life that despite how I act and, you know, my jealousy towards the rest of you guys, you know, you guys still care about me.
Well, yeah, we care about pretty much everybody around here.
Unless it's Miss Naughty or Miss Trouble or Miss Bad. Okay, Mr. Noisy, I think we get the point. Anyways, goodbye, Mr. Grumpy. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy, you want me to escort you?
No, thank you, Mr. Tickle.
Well, it's only gonna be a matter of time until he goes back to actually being his grumpy self.
But you know what? I'm okay with it because I think a lot of us would rather see him grumpy than sad, am I right?
That's correct! You know what? I don't say this very often, but I'm finally gonna have a good night's sleep.
Hey, Mr. Grumpy, you want a tickle?
Get out of here!
Okay, sorry.
And close the door!
Back to his old self. Great.